laughing loud, echoes in a sleepy crowd. Pizza boxes, drinks in hand, telling tales, oh isn't it grand? Every moment a snapshot frame, wild adventures, we're all the same. From school halls to midnight drives.
Here we are again.
Yeah. I mean, story time?
Sure.
You got your cotton milk.
You do that every time. Don't stop. I'm just saying it's interesting that you do that every time.
Well, I mean, this is a good story. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's definitely aimed at children.
Turn the lights off.
Yeah, turn the lights off. Grab your holy water and crucifix. And so tell us a story.
Okay. So I'm gonna tell you one of the probably more profound exorcisms that I've done.
One of.
That's
entire new series coming out on the Two Giants. Come tell us your exorcism story.
Yeah. So I had a client who wanted to buy a house, and she lives in Texas. This house was like in the middle of nowhere.
You said Texas, we got you.
Yeah. Now, what's really weird is that the house was owned by her father. Okay. So she wants to buy this house from her father. It's this like very weird, contentious thing that's happening. Yeah. So anyways.
Sounds like a great relationship.
So she's going through this process and she's like, Evie, I'm telling you, there's something wrong with this house.
Your dad still lives there.
Yeah. And I'm just like, what do you mean? And she's like, every time I'm in the downstairs bathroom, I smell smoke, like somebody is smoking a cigarette.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, tell me more. Like, do you have neighbors? And she's like, no, it's like on 10 acres of land. There's nobody in this house. Like, it's actually not being lived in. So it's very weird that every time I'm over there kind of like trying to clean it out or figure out what I want to do with it, I'm smelling cigarette smoke. And I'm like, yeah, that is pretty weird. So then one night I get a call from her and she goes, all right, I'm like officially terrified. And I'm like, why? And she's like, upstairs in one of the bedrooms, they had painted the wall with that paint that you can then use chalk on. Yeah. So she's like, I went up there and there was written in the chalk, it was like, Jason loves Katie or something. I don't know. I'm forgetting the specific names now, right? She's like, so I erased it and I left the chalk out for the girls to play with this like chalkboard essentially while I was cleaning out the bottom part of the house. I'm like, okay. She's like, I know I erased what was on that board. I came back up and it was back.
Not a good sign.
Yeah, it's probably the Marlboro Man.
So she's like, so this happened 3 times.
Is
she's
it
like,
same
same thing, same exact thing. So and so loves so and so. I don't remember the names now.
Honestly, it could be a pretty funny prank for a kid to do. Like, let's fuck them all.
Yeah. So I asked. I was like, okay, but I mean, the kids were 2, 4, and 6.
I don't know if they're smart at that age. But
so, like, I was like, it seems kind of unlikely that they would do this, but maybe. And she was like, no, they don't know how to spell those.
The 6-year-old doesn't know. I don't know.
Homeschool.
Yeah. Homeschool, Texas.
How did you know?
I'm telepathic.
So anyway, so I'm like, okay. So I'm like, well, just leave the house, like take the kids and whatever. So then I'm like, do me a favor, walk through the house and take some video footage of the house for me. And she's like, all right. So she's walking and she's like recording in the different rooms and she gets to this one room and the only way I can describe it is like the grossest, like white person appropriation of Africa you could ever imagine. Like there are actual fetish masks like hanging on the wall. And I'm like, so I'm just curious, are those real? And she's like, oh yeah. Like my dad used to go to Africa and buy things from the museums.
Oh, that's probably
not museum stuff
for this collection. And I was like, okay, well, there's your problem.
Yeah.
Because that is like fetish masks, for anybody who doesn't know, are actually masks that contain spirits that are used for either protection or mourning, normally some kind of like spiritual warfare.
Yeah, but no kink shame.
No no kink shame.
Don't put that on.
No, but they're very powerful and they're very specific and they're tied to certain tribes and they absolutely do not belong in like a weird fetish room of like a white man, right? Like,
where do they belong?
A museum, apparently.
Like with the people, like that's where they belong. So anyways, so she's like, listen, I need you to fly out and like take care of this. And I'm like, cool. So I get there.
Damn, that's a good friend.
I mean, I got paid.
Okay, you're like,
not that good of a friend.
yeah. Like, I have a truck. No, I will not help you move.
Yeah.
Fly out.
No,
Seances, bitch.
Guys, seances are so much work. It's 30 days before you even get there. It's like a whole thing. So,
girl, I know.
yeah, it's a lot. So no, I got paid. So I get there, and the craziest thing. So as part of the exorcism.
Brand new sentence.
Yeah. So part of the exorcism,
have that on my bingo card today.
Yeah, right. You actually, so you light 2 candles, and then there's a string tied between the 2 candles, and when the string catches on fire and separates, then the idea is that the spirit has to leave at that point, right?
You got to go, bro.
You have to go. Like that's the. So I'm doing this. I use the same candles for every practice, but for every exorcism. But I use the same candles.
Amazon thing?
Yeah, it's in it. No, it's and these candles would not burn. Like they were lit, but they were not burning down. They were literally staying.
So
at
the wax
the same
wasn't,
point, the wax was not burning. It was not melting. So then there was a picture hanging on the wall, and I had this client with me for the exorcism because there's a point where also then you pass off the ownership of the house to this person. Like you say, like, okay, you are no longer welcome here. And then you give sovereignty to the other person.
Yeah, it's like a sheriff changing the locks and
basically,
shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, that's a perfect,
Thanks.
perfect.
I'm a good analogizer.
Analogy, yeah. So there's this picture on the wall, and it's a picture of a face, and it's like a woman's face, and she's wearing like a garland, of roses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So very striking picture. In the middle of this exorcism, I look up, and the garland is now a wreath of snakes, and she has a snake coming down her face.
That's bad, right?
So creepy. I have no explanation for this. So I kind of like tapped my client and I'm like, hey, and I like just gestured, and she screams and goes running out of the room, and she's like, no, I'm done. I'm out. Like she's like, that picture used to be a picture of a woman with a crown of roses. Wow. So anyways, the exorcism took a really long time. It took me like 4 days.
Fucking candles would burn.
It's so much easier to burn the fucking house.
Just start over. No, but here's the thing is that in all seriousness, it's absolutely not okay to take certain spiritual objects out of their home. And they shouldn't even be in museums, to be totally honest with you. They should be with the people. And so what ended up having to happen was she had to actually take them out, promised the spirits that she was sending them back, and we actually mailed them back to a museum in Africa. And that was now as soon as we did that, the candles would burn, all of the other things would work, and we had all the doors and windows open, and all of a sudden a flock of butterflies, right as the candle burned, a flock of butterflies flew into the house and was just like fluttering over us at the conclusion of the exorcism.
Seriously, don't mess with Texas. I mean, it's just like, I get where the saying came from.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. Like even from like things I've experienced, like that was one of the more, like there was a moment where I was actually afraid.
Yeah. So after that was fine? Nothing else in the house?
Totally fine. Yeah, like to this day, totally fine.
Did she still have the picture? Of the lady with the...
No. She got rid of everything. Yeah, she got rid of everything. So
that's
got a keepsake, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean this room was so weird. There were like stuffed zebras and like it was
life
so
size?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like taxidermied animals from Australia. I mean from Africa.
And
like
she wanted to live there?
Well, she wanted the house.
Oh.
So the house was sitting on like this really beautiful property, but I was trying to think there was something else that happened in this.
There was something else that happened? Like, it's just like a wax museum of like voodoo dolls?
It was really, honestly, this was like one of the more profound exorcisms. Some of them were easy.
Man, it's a real bummer to go through all that, you know.
All right, that'll be $12.50. This was an easy one.
like fuck off. That'd be $100.
Right.
This one.
Yeah, no, this one was, no, at some point we were in the room that we were trying to like do the actual clearing in, and all of the doors in the back half of the house slammed shut, and then we couldn't open them again.
No, that sounds awesome, man. So if you're looking to get into the business.
Yeah. So it takes a lot to scare me at this point. I've just had a lot of really crazy experiences, but that, like, I was genuinely like, I was like, ooh, this might be over my pay grade. Like, I might be literally reaching out to a priest because
I might just be a door dasher going forward here, because like, Jesus, I don't want to die from a spirit.
I left your pizza on the porch.
right.
Like some guy ghost grabbed it. And
How does someone even contact? Is it the Yellow Pages? Exorcist? I don't know. How do you?
Okay, so you can. The Catholic Church still does exorcisms.
Yeah.
They don't like to talk about it. It's real hush hush.
But like the stuff that you were doing, it's not sanctioned by the church. So
No. I'm calling it an exorcism because that's like the best word we have for it. But so in the lineage that I trained in, which is an indigenous culture in South America, so this is like the shaman that I ended up studying with. In that lineage, you do a lot of spiritual warfare, which is where you actually leave your body and you go into a different realm and you attack people. And it's like war games to see who's the strongest spiritual person.
What time? Wednesdays? Or
is that on Hulu? Or?
Right. So part of what you learn is you learn how to essentially overpower entities that are in a non-corporeal form, because we as humans in this 3D density, like, we have dominion over this plane. And so like, you learn how to do this. And I was like, sure, no problem. Like, I was like, I can do this. It's fun. This is no big deal. And then like,
demons, you bastards.
Yeah. And then I'm there and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Like, well, that's floating, so I gotta go.
Yeah. Yikes.
So someone just looked you. I guess I don't know. Like, if I have a haunted tire or whatever, I don't know. How do we get in touch with someone like you to like make it?
I guess word of mouth. I don't know. Like, she knew somebody who knew me, and
really?
and she was telling the person, oh, I'm having this weird thing, and they were like,
I got a guy for that.
Yeah.
Well, no. For that.
Normally, it's like, oh, you should ask Evie about that. Like, it's I don't advertise that I do a lot of things. Like, I don't. Yeah. I don't have my Demon Slayer abilities on my website.
Let me get her business card.
But people will be like, oh, you should ask Evie about that, and then I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. I think here's what's going on. They're like, can you help? And I'm like, let me check my schedule.
Again.
Like the Pope DMs you, like, what's up? Okay, you up? Like, they got real nasty.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, that's terrifying.
Yeah. So
okay.
The moral of the story is, kids, don't take things home from other cultures.
Do not steal from
pro tip right there.
Pro tip.
Yeah.
Like, especially when the things are specifically created to house spirits.
Yeah, right. Check out what I dug up in Egypt. Like, we'll leave it. We're leaving. We're going home.
Yeah.
Right? I have a person, but I don't want to call.
I'm glad it worked out for your pal there, but that was
yeah. Did she ever get the house though?
She did. She got the house. The house is great.
Yeah. Does it float a lot, or is she dead?
No. Like, all is well. It's totally all's quiet on the Texas front. Yeah.
The dishes are always done when she comes down in the morning. Like, oh, sweet.
What's that zebra doing the dishes?
Yeah, no, all of that was returned.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was...
See that Facebook mark he's had.
Yeah.
Anyone want a zebra?
Free.
Well, and we're talking, I mean, obviously, you can assume we're talking about people who have a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true.
So they didn't sell, she didn't sell any of the stuff in that room.
Yeah.
She donated it all back to a museum in Africa.
That's smart.
Yeesh.
So.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for that. I can't sleep tonight.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, please don't come by and tell me bad news.
Anytime, guys.
Okay, bye.
Good talk.
Late nights, we're laughing loud. echoes in a sleepy crowd. Pizza boxes, drinks in hand, telling tales, oh isn't it grand? Every moment a snapshot frame, wild adventures, we're all the same. From school halls to midnight drives, these are the moments that keep us alive. Afterthoughts, let's rewind, stories shared, oh so kind. From the crush that got away, to that road trip on a rainy day. We're the dreamers, we're the sparks, making memories, leaving marks. Afterthoughts, we're never lost, just a podcast of our thoughts. Coffee brews and secrets spill, your wild ideas give me a thrill. Remember when you tripped on stage? Now that story's filling the page. Every laugh a piece we hold, those little moments worth more than gold. From broken hearts to silly wins, friendships where the story begins. Afterthoughts, let's rewind, stories shared, oh so kind. From the crush that got away, to that road trip on a rainy day. We're the dreamers, we're the sparks, making memories, leaving marks. Afterthoughts, we're never lost, just a podcast of our thoughts. And when the world feels heavy, we'll be here so ready. With every tale and every cheer, we find our way, we persevere. Afterthoughts, let's rewind, stories shared, oh so kind. From the crush that got away, to that road trip on a rainy day. We're the dreamers, we're the sparks, making memories, leaving marks. Afterthoughts, we're never lost, just a